former town supervisor Susan Grelick, who knows everything about what's going on, because it's also, I understand, Susan, an anniversary for Amherst, which Williamsville is part of.
Yes, we were founded, the Town of Amherst, in 1818. This is our bicentennial year, so we have celebrations, events happening all year here in Amherst.
And you're actually kind of on the planning committee, so you know everything about what's going on.
Oh yes, we've been planning for over a year. All the events, our big event tonight is the Bicentennial Parade. We have 50 units in the parade. It starts at 6:30 tonight, and if you're coming, please come a little early because there's some construction on Main Street, and please park on the side streets. So you might run into a little traffic.
I would say it took us probably an extra 5 or 6 minutes even to get here this morning. So just, give yourself a little bit of time for that to allow.
Yes, and we've got the founding families of Amherst participating in the parade, the Spos, the Snyders, the Atias, the Michlers, the Measers. It's going to be so great. We also have the Seneca Nation is going to be participating. The Seneca Nation created, they're the descendants of the Iroquois, and they created our roadway system in the town of Amherst. Main Street is an Indian trail. North Forest is an Indian trail.
I didn't have any idea, and I bet a lot of people really didn't.
Yes, and Cayuga Road is an Indian trail, so we pay tribute to them tonight, and they'll be in the beginning of the parade. We'll have all our service clubs there, the Rotary, the Quota, the Zonta, the Millard Fillmore Suburban Hospital Women. The Amherst Symphony will be playing on a antique tractor, and so we have a lot of participants, 50 units. It's going to be gigantic, and it'll just be a lot of fun. Of course, all our firefighters will be there. We'll have 10 volunteer fire companies represented. We'll have 3 veterans groups.
So the weather is going to be great for this, and our 5 o'clock news and 5:30 and 6 will be here, so you might see it live here on Eyewitness News.
Yeah, so it's going to be fantastic. The Girl Scouts, the Boy Scouts will have current Amherst officials, past Amherst officials, so everybody will be participating.
Now, Susan, this is also, as we say, an anniversary for Amherst, and so there's a lot going on all year round.
Yes, so we have the Voices of the Williamsville Cemetery coming up on August 4th, where we will have reenactors portraying some of Amherst's famous and prominent residents who are buried in the Williamsville Cemetery. You'll be able to meet Timothy S. Hopkins, who was the first Amherst town supervisor. You will meet Adam Reinwald, who founded the Amherst Bee. You'll meet some educators. You'll meet the Chalmers family, who had the gelatin factory in the village of Williamsville.
Wow, so you're actually going to have an opportunity to have these people speak to you from the cemetery. I love it.
Yes, yes. And then we have our Bicentennial Gala on September 8th, and we have the UB Zodiac dancers are going to perform. We've got a 12-piece orchestra. We have some very unique exhibits at the Buffalo Niagara Heritage Village. So it's going to be great. We have a farm-to-table exhibit, which gives you information about Amherst, when Amherst was just a farming community from in 1850 to 1950, when it was just comprised of farming families.
Wow, that's amazing. Also, Susan, where can people get information about all these things that are happening?
You can go on a website, Amherst 200. You can go on Amherst 200 Facebook page, Amherst 200 Twitter, Amherst 200 Instagram, and you can also go to the Buffalo Niagara Heritage Village website and the Town of Amherst website as well.
Well, I have to thank you and everybody who worked on this committee with you, because you're a very small group, but you're a mighty group, and look at everything you've been able to put together.
Yes, and just one last thing, the Slogan Contest. Yes. We have never had a slogan in the Town of Amherst, and we're looking for that catchphrase, that one phrase that'll make Amherst that best describes what makes Amherst so unique and so special. And we'd like people to submit their entries and to the town hall. And we're really looking forward to hearing from all the residents in the town of Amherst.
So start thinking about that. Susan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Susan Grelick, everybody. Always does such a great job for us. All right, listen, we are here live in Williamsville this morning, and when we come back, we have a super savings on 7 that is purely Williamsville. So stay with us.